Today's video, we're going to be talking about what we're looking forward to in 2021, not just as human beings, but as toy collectors.
When we look at the brass tacks of everything, what really matters in 2021 really boils down to toys.
The first thing we're going to talk about is Transformers Kingdom, because we're looking forward to a lot of Transformers right now. They're coming out with some fantastic toys, and Kingdom is, at this point, has been a pretty promising line.
Yeah, we were talking about this last year, and we were excited for it. And I think now that it's actually like becoming a reality, and they're like sitting in my pile of loot, and Jan has a few of them, and like seeing the other reviewers, have them. It's sinking in that like, okay, this isn't just a cash grab. I'm sure it is, but I mean, like, there's a lot of thoughtful attention, and one of the the ones that I wasn't like as jazzed on for a Transformers line, but was still very excited for, the Fossilizers. I've been seeing some really cool stuff that people are doing with them, and the Centurion drone and the other like weaponizers that I really want to play with as soon as I get it. Optimus Prime hit me in the nipple really hard. I can't believe you haven't opened these yet.
I know. Right now we're going to talk about the toys we're looking forward to that are actually coming out. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go on to the speculation of toys that we are hoping are going to come out this year, mm-hmm. or hopefully come out at some point in our lifetimes.
Hopefully have some rumors that are kicking around.
Transformers Kingdom Wave 2. And I'm looking forward to Huffer and Airazor, mm-hmm. because we're finally getting a Huffer that is a decent representation of the character. The one I have standing in for my collection is a third-party figure, but every single Huffer figure that's come out has sucked.
So you're saying that the one that came out in, what was it, Titans Return?
I think so.
Wasn't good? I thought it was fine. It's a recolor of
Optimus Prime?
Yeah, of Thrilling 30 Optimus Prime. So I thought that was fine. Is he the greatest? No. Is he good? I think he's pretty good, because at least there's a comparable pipes.
No. So Airazor, what do you think?
Airazor's pretty dope. I like that she has that helmet that she can put over her face like you could do on the original toy, even though it had no
significance in terms of like the cartoon never showed it, comics,
never,
but it's like
never. But
bird face.
Airazor looks wonderful.
Totally forgot about Dinobot.
Great.
Looking forward to him.
Looks like a mini masterpiece.
Except for there's I forget what aspect of the toy I'm missing. That's missing that I don't like. It might be his sword. Either he doesn't have it, or it's unpainted. One of the two.
I don't remember too much about it. I didn't do my homework before getting into this.
I asked him to, before he came here, make a list, Nick.
And I did make a list while I was here.
So obviously in Kingdom Wave 2, there's also RC, which is just a repackage, and Ractonite. Nick likes Ractonite.
I do. I think the Fossilizers are fun. I don't think they're cool Transformers. So there's, don't think that I'm a sellout, even though I totally am.
Straight garbage.
It just looks like a fun toy, dude. Like, it's not a Transformer. It's a fun toy to accessorize my other toys with. You can pull off some real dumbass shit about it that I am excited for.
I think the cool part is that we're getting dinosaurs, and I love dinosaurs. Plan on doing some other dinosaur videos in the future. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified. But straight toys. It's a waste. It's a waste because literally anybody else, but we're getting dinosaur bones.
Yeah, but I mean, the same way, we could have gotten anyone else aside from RC too in that wave. She's just a straight re-release.
Hasbro needs to figure it the fuck out. Also looking forward to Grimlock. So looking forward to Grimlock. He's literally just a masterpiece figure, slightly dumped down, and not really by much.
Inferno, absolutely 100% necessary. I had that toy as a kid. I hope that the plastic is a lot more solid, because when I was transforming Grapple, I thought that shit was gonna fall apart.
Did you get his peg stuck in his port?
I did, but I got it out.
Oh, okay.
There's no plastic stress on it, but like just moving it, you hear the creaking, like this couch. It was scary. Transformed him once because I transform all my Transformers at least once. And then put him back in robot mode, put him on the shelf, done. Inferno, I really hope they step their plastic up because, Grapple's almost transparent.
Yeah.
You know?
Super thin plastic.
Yeah, like really, really bad. It almost feels like a knockoff. I know it isn't, but I mean, it was just...
Did you get him at a swap meet?
Got him down at the San Jose Flea Market.
What about Earthrise Ultra Magnus?
Earthrise Ultra Magnus. You're saying it's a remold.
So it's slightly remolded. The cab is redid a little bit. The legs slightly remolded, I think more towards the crotch area. And then I'm sure part of the trailer's remolded. Haven't paid too much of attention to it. Mm-hmm. But I'm excited for it. I'm just slightly bummed because I did buy the leg upgrade to make the War for Cybertron version taller.
And that absolutely makes it look terrific.
So much better.
But I'm very glad I dodged that bullet because this Ultra Magnus does not appear to have any battle damage on it. So if they're going to release a leg upgrade kit for this one, this is the one I'm going to get it for.
Marvel Legends.
The one I'm excited most about this, the one I'm excited for most is MODOK. They're releasing him as a standalone. They're giving him an alternate faceplate, and they're giving him a not a blast effect, but I mean like a thing to sit him on, so he's not just laying on his ass.
His little beam coming out from his butt.
Yeah, I'm so relieved that they're doing this as a single release and not a Build-A-Figure. Because the last time he was released, he was a Toy Biz Build-A-Figure.
Looking forward to MODOK. The fact that he's not a Build-A-Figure is fantastic. Also looking forward to Thanos. Because it has the old man Thanos. Either call it old man Thanos, King Thanos, Lord Thanos, Thanos. They have the secondary head for Thanos. And I'm looking forward to this version of Thanos because he's finally going to have symmetrical hands. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be Infinity Gauntlet hand, regular hand. It's going to be regular hand, regular hand.
What else is coming out in the wave?
Really nothing else from Marvel Legends as far as I'm concerned.
Yet.
Eternals.
Yeah,
Well, apparently we're not looking forward to them or else they'd be on our list. Now what about McFarlane? DC McFarlane Multiverse.
Number one, McFarlane want for me is absolutely Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Oh, it looks perfect. It doesn't look good. That's the one.
Well, also looking forward to Red Sun. The off-world Superman story arc where instead of landing in America, he lands in Russia.
Yeah.
It's a super dope looking figure. And still, all the Superman figures that have come out through DC, the best looking ones are not just Superman.
Right. You got the Joker Superman.
Fantastic.
You got Bizarro.
Bizarro looks okay. I'm not looking forward to him, but he looks pretty cool.
And now you got him.
Yeah, they also have Death Metal, which looks better than regular Superman. Still, I don't like the Death Metal figures that are coming out, but he looks better than the regular initial release of Superman. Mm-hmm. Shut the fire up.
We're filming.
I'm using some old chapstick. Found this under the couch. It's worn through. Mm-hmm. It's mine.
Allegedly. I did lose a chapstick here.
Yeah. When you threw it up all over the bathroom floor.
Well, where else do you keep your chapstick, Jane? You keep it in your tum-tum.
You keep it in your prison pocket. All right, so if you made it this far into the video, we are going to now move on to our speculative desires for 2021. Mm-hmm. We're going to start off with our speculation list with Transformers and...
Number one, I'm going to say the Ark. A lot of people have been talking about it on the TFW boards. It's held up in a couple of ways. I think that there was a SKU that got released for it saying it was going to be a Titan class figure, and it's also featured in the key art for Kingdom.
So I think it's going to be cool. I don't know if I'm looking forward to being a robot or a PlayStation.
Okay, here in my perfect world, it is
both.
No, it's neither. It's no, it's not neither. It's not a transformer. It's just it's a big ship
vessel
that the core class figures are in scale with, and that's it. If it wants to have an open display, sure, that's fine. I wanted to have some kind of stand where I can mount it somewhere. Yeah. Because, that's going to take up a lot of real estate. Kind of running out of it because of all the Titans that are coming out. But yeah, if it transformed, it's not going to ruin the toy for me. But it would just make sense as a playset now that we're getting, in theory, figures that are made for that scale.
I think I'd be more excited if it was just a playset.
Yeah, same.
I don't need a big robot. I have too many. Which sounds really weird for a Transformers collector, but it takes a lot of space. But if you get an arc that can break it down and you have Teletran 1,
Oh, yeah. Yup.
that's all I need. That's all I want. All the third-party ones are egregiously expensive, and they sell it like crazy, and that's the weirdest fucking thing. So, if we get an official Hasbro Teletran 1, absolutely sold.
Yeah.
It's absolutely sold.
Please make it happen, Hasbro.
Do it right. Galvatron.
So sick.
So I'm waiting for Galvatron. I hope it's a completely new mold. I hope they just don't redo like Megatron or...
My biggest fear is that they redo Titans Return Galvatron because they breathed new life into the mold with Super Megatron.
Did you get it?
Yeah,
I haven't opened it yet.
it's fine.
It's Galvatron. It's the same mold. It doesn't... But Galvatron, because they do... Oh, you haven't seen the cartoon yet. Earthrise?
No.
So this
I
guy hasn't seen Transformers Earthrise on Netflix. The scene with Galvatron? Comment below.
worth watching.
Leave a like. Let me know what you guys thought about that scene. It was... Yeah, it brought it home. Anyways, so that's why I have huge hope for Galvatron coming in for 2021. Or at least getting some form of like, hey, he is going to come. Besides in the cartoon.
Okay. While we're talking about Transformers speculation, I'm going to say a low-key one that I'm going to basically just say is going to happen. Pipes.
That's good. That's a given. I have it on my list as well. Just because we are getting a Huffer, final fuckingly, and with that, you're going to get Pipes.
Yeah.
I wonder who else they can do with that mold, though. Because it's a pretty cool vehicle mode, all things considered.
Yeah, no, it looks nice, and it looks chunky in the good way, too.
Yeah. Kind of Mad Max-ish, if you decided to like paint it like dark brown and steelish.
Just like that Doors song. I see a window and I want to paint it dark brown.
Oh, they said Dora.
As far as other remolds for Kingdom, Tigatron is an obvious one. They make Cheetor a little bit bigger.
So I saw there's a speculation that they're going to make a bigger one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that a
He
speculation?
has to be a Voyager.
Yeah, he can't be small, and that's why I love the Beast Wars Kingdom stuff, is because they are going with scale.
Yeah.
My body
I
is ready.
appreciate that.
Can you imagine if they did like 40% of Beast Wars and just stopped? I hope they do tracks because I think that's another speculation with the SKU numbers and all that kind of shit. Tracks we definitely need to upgrade because he's just short.
What was the last one?
It was Generations, I think. Just need a tall, lanky Tracks. That's what we need. We just need, because he's a Corvette. He's long, he's sleek, slender, smooth talker, and we don't have that in toy form.
Nope.
And
Absolutely.
Gears. I think those two need to be represented at some point in the toy line. And then Blaster.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we've gotten so many sound waves and no Blaster. The last one we got was Titans Return.
Yeah, which was just a remold or redeco of Soundwave. Also, the rest of the Dinobots. So the hard part would be they don't have any figure to base it off of yet, because Grimlock, he is a scaled down or slightly dumbed down version of Masterpiece. So there's no figure for them to base off of for Snarl, Slag, Swoop, and Sludge.
They could. So here's what I would be okay with.
He's okay with upscaling the
If
Titans
they
one. That are just
upscale the
garbage.
Titans Return, which were fine figures that I have 2 sets of, I'd be okay with it. Would I feel cheated? Yeah, I would. But would I still buy it? Yeah, I would.
So they do have a line like that. It's called Play School. I think that's going to be the hard part for that, is that they don't have a figure to base it off of.
That's not true.
Who?
Okay.
Don't go with the Titans Return.
No. Listen to this, dude. We've seen clear indicators that they've been taking cues from third-party designers. They have absolute 100% legal freedom of just straight up copying Gardentor or any of those other
Toy World. And
yeah, like they could do that, and I don't even think that they would be too upset about it. Like the fans would be upset about it because they were quality toys that had unique, interesting transformations.
Question is, will Hasbro do it? Marvel Legends, because we're going to go in order.
We already did Marvel Legends.
No, speculation. Anything? You know how they're doing the retro wave for X-Men and Spider-Man? Beast. Because they have him on card, Gray Beast, with his cartoon accurate, comic accurate face. So if they do it blue with Jim Lee style face, that's all I want.
I still need a Beast. I still need a blue Beast.
I don't know if any speculation for DC.
Not really speculation again, but wish list DC. Now that we're getting a Terry McGinnis, that means absolutely I want old man Bruce Wayne.
This one I don't collect. I remember seeing them in commercial as a kid. Some of my old buddies had them as toys. I never did, but Centurions. Those
What
things.
are those?
So they were these dudes that I never saw the cartoon, so I can't even speak on what they were. But there were these dudes that had ports all over them, and you could literally peg in different modular bits, like a gun or a harpoon or wheels or wings or jetpack, and they would like fold up into like hey, I'm wearing underwater like scuba thing or.
That sounds sick.
It was super dope, and they're coming out. I don't know if it's a third party, or if it's official, like some official toy line is coming out with these 7-inch Centurions. It's pretty cool though. Make more.
Yeah, make more toys. It's 2021. It's time to get out of the cave.
I can't think of anything else for speculative. What's your honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. There is a Transformers offshoot that's getting brought back by Takara Tomy called Beast Saga, in which they're little like alien animal men in armor with like a rub sign on their chest, and I don't really know too much about them. Well, I mean this is the start of 2021. We're like a week and some change into it, and it's already been bucking like a bronco, but it's kind of dry on toy news right now. Hopefully it's going to get wetter as monsoon season carries on.
Yeah, as long as this, we're still in December 40th, 2020 right now. So hopefully 2021 brings out something good, some good toys, some good Pokemon cards, some good pulls, some good content. Comment below, let us know what you guys are looking forward to in 2021, whether it be toys or Pokemon cards or videos from Nick and I. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification button for future content that we put out.
Slap that like, slap that Jan.
Drop that thing, and until the next time,
Pop hard.